Hey guys, welcome back to Movie News. Today we only got a few good news today. Zach Braff is now talking about being a part of Sam Raimi's Oz the Great and Powerful, which this is supposed to be the prequel to the famous Wizard of Oz movies. Right now he's being in the talks of playing Frank, who is the assistant of the Great Wizard Oz, who the Wizard of Oz right now will most likely be played by James Franco. Another casting call news is that John Cho from, the Harold and Kumar movies, he is the Asian guy, Harold, he has been included to be a part of the cast of Len Wiseman's Total Recall remake. A lot of people don't know, my type of generation doesn't really know what Total Recall is. And what it is that it's like a sci-fi movies, and it came out in 1990, and it's like one of those just bad movies that you just push to the side and don't really talk about that much. But it's one of those Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, which is he has a huge list of them, but that's one of them in which it's this weird sci-fi movie. I know during the 80s and 90s they had a bunch of weird sci-fi movies. Also in terrible news, Disney has decided to re-release The Lion King in digital 3D. To me, this is completely and totally horrible news due to the fact that, I'm sorry, I grew up with Lion King. I don't want to see it digitally remastered into being 3D. Leave it how it is. I don't know what it's with directors and Hollywood trying to just go back and digitally remaster stuff like Star Wars. Don't digitally remaster. Don't change anything. Keep it the same. That's what made it unbelievably great. Don't change any of the old movies. Any good movie, I don't care what it is, don't try and bring it back and put digital 3D into it, especially the actual original. If you make a remake and put 3D in that one, I may be more inclined to go with that. But don't try and take the original movies and put them into 3D when there's no at all possible reason of doing that. I don't know if anybody knows this, but there are two separate Snow White productions being in production right now. One is a Universal Pictures version, which is Snow White and the Huntsman, and it was supposed to come out December 2012, but it got pushed up to June 1st, 2012. And the other one is Relativity Media's Brothers Grimm's Snow White, or it was supposed to be called that, but now they changed it. I'm guessing it's a sequel to the first Brothers Grimm or something like that. And that date was moved up to March 16th, 2012. And the big fight between these two movies is the fact of figuring out which one's going to come out first. And it's this back-to-back thing of I want to be the first one to come out. But Hollywood doesn't realize the sooner you push something, the less work can be done on it. If you actually step back and don't worry about anything else other than trying to make the movie good and not worry about dates and deadlines and trying to be the first one to come out with stuff, then you may actually come out with something that is actually good. And this is something that Hollywood needs to get it through their thick skulls. Also in Lord of the Ring related news, it's very good news. Orlando Bloom has finally been officially casted as Legolas in the Hobbit movies. I am extremely happy about this. Reason why is because usually when you do another movie, you want to get the previous actor that played a certain characters. Reason why is because this will really help bring back fans, because if you don't and have to bring in a completely new actor, this will completely not be good, really turn off a lot of fans due to the fact that maybe their favorite actor, that may be their favorite character, the new actor may not bring the character to life as well as the first actor did, and so on and so forth. And also another thing is that the two Hobbit movies have been officially titled as An Unexpected Journey and There and Back Again. To me, this is a sort of obvious one due to the fact that in the original three movies, isn't that the name of Bilbo Baggins' book or whatever? Because Bilbo writes a book about his life. So to me, it's pretty logical that you would name the movies after the book. Also in great news, The Hangover Part 2 brought in over $105.8 million in the box office over this past 4-day weekend. To me, this is really great, and it shows how good this movie actually was. And if you want to see my review of it, just go to the video down in the description, or just go to my channel and it'll already be up there.